your database skills using the first option in creating the lookup field. So our objective will be describe and discuss the lookup field with relationship. So which means mag-establish na po tayo dito ng relationship in order for us to use the first option. Then second, apply a lookup field to the MS Access database table that will show the record to or from the other table. So which means yung value ng lookup field natin this time is hindi natin siya itatype on the lookup field itself, but yung value ng lookup field natin this time ay manggagaling na po sa kabilang table. Let's say for example, this one. We have here two table, the classes table, and of course we have here the computer table. Since we have here the field names computer teacher or computer teacher table, since we have here the field names computer teacher table, ilulook up na po natin whatever will be yung value ni computer teacher table. So, itong lookup na to, yung value ng lookup na to dito sa classes is nanggagaling. Nung value ng lookup is nanggagaling sa computer teacher table. So which means whatever will be the record of the computer teacher table is magiging value po ni lookup field. So kahit dagdagan nyo ito, once na dinagdagan nyo si computer teacher table, which is the computer teacher name, then ma-add din po siya dito sa ating lookup field. Okay, so whatever will be the content of the second table will be the value of the lookup field on the first table. So, ganun po yung first or option. Ganun po nag-work yung first option in creating our lookup field. So, to better understand this one, we're going to do demonstration. So, in order for us to do the demonstration, open your lookup field dash your last name, comma, your first name. So, open your database that we have created on the previous video. So, kung sakaling hindi nyo po nagawa or sakaling nawala po yung table or nawala po yung database nyo na ginawa nyo on the previous video, then you need to create it again. Okay? So, now, in our previous video, we're going to add another table. So, in order for us to do that, click Create tab. So, we have here the Create tab, then click Table. So we're going to edit the table using the design view. So click on the design view, this one. Okay, then the name of your second table will be students, which should be containing the students information or students personal information. Now let us follow your module. So into this module, we are going to create the following field name, and they are all short text. Do the student number, class code, first name, last name, and middle initial. So student, let us change the ID as the student number, and it should be short text. Then we have class code, then it should be short text, then last name, then first name, then middle initial. Okay, and they are all short text. Now we are going to create a lookup field on the student number. So we're going to create a lookup field on the student number, and we're going to choose the first option. Okay, bakit nakaselect ito? We're going to choose the first option. So that is student number. Okay, so second option, lookup field, first option, then classes, then after classes, let us follow your module. Class code, seryoso, it's supposed to be class code, it's not student number. Wait lang, mali yata yung sinasabi ng module. See, no, let's do it again. Hindi po sa student number. Since we're going to look up the class code on the second table, then we should create a lookup field for the class code. So class code dapat siya. So click on the drop down arrow on the data type of the class code, then click on the lookup field. So I'm sorry for the module, it's supposed to be class code. It is not student number. So class code, then lookup field. Then we're going to choose the first option. I want to look up field to get the value from another table or query. So you choose the first option, then click next. After clicking next, we have two tables. Our table, which is we are editing now, then we have the second table, which is the classes. So asan ba yung isa pang class code? So nasa classes. So click on the classes, then should be table, then click next. Then we're going to transfer the field names, available field names to the selected field names. Ibig sabihin, kung saan niya kukunin yung value or saang field name niya kukunin yung value ng lookup field dito sa table na to. So we are going to choose class code. So you can transfer the class code by click and drag, double click it, or you can just use this one. Okay, this is add. Okay, then this is add all. Okay, now then of course previous na yun. So we are going to add, select the field name, then you are going to add the class code. Okay, click add, then class code. So nakaselect na po si field names na class code, then click next. After clicking next, then you are going to accept this one, default settings, then click next. Then after clicking next, magpapakita yung possible result ng ating lookup field. Okay, so ito nga ba yung gusto mong i-lookup field na sa kabilang table? So if yes, then click next. After clicking next, you can change the name of your class code or of your lookup field by typing the field name here or file name here. But let's see on your module if we are going to change the name of your lookup field. Okay, no. We are going to accept the name of our lookup field as class code. Then click finish. Okay, then it will ask you, or a dialog box will ask you, the database table must save before relationship will be created. Do you want to save now? Of course, yes. Okay, using the first option, magkakaroon na tayo ngayon ng relationship from the classes to our table. So that is now one-to-many relationship. Kasi si classes, pwedeng magkaroon ng madaming estudyante or madaming class code, while on the student table, pwede rin siyang magkaroon ng madaming class code. So that is many-to-many actually pala. Let's see. So click on the student, then click on the datasheet view to see the result. So whatever will be the content of your class code from the other table, which is the classes, then that will be the content of your class code on the lookup field. Okay, now let's try to close our table to see. Then let's try to add another record on the classes. So that is gr-2, let's say for example, then A. Then it is now grade 2 first section, then room 201, and advisor name. Example. Then press Ctrl S to save the new record. Then close the table. Then let's try to open the student table. Then magkakaroon na tayo ngayon dito ng grade 2A. Okay? So whatever will be the content of the class code on the other table, then that will be the content or the value of our lookup field here. Okay? So that is how does the first option in creating lookup field works. So, on our module, ang fino-focus ng module natin, that is student number. It is not student number supposed to be. Dapat nakalocate tayo sa class code. Okay, class code. Then of course, fill in the table below. Please lang, paki-fill in kasi kakailanganin nyo siya dito sa sa activity ninyo sa activity 1. And please don't forget to send me the file send me the file together with the video. Okay, send me the file together with the video, and the video should compose 2 to 3 minutes lang po. 2 to 3 minutes, i-video na lang po to see if you are if kayo talaga ang gumawa ng database na yan. Then please send me the file kasi yung file po ang i-check ko, pero kung sakaling hindi nyo maisan yung file, pwede ko rin pong i-check yung video as long as na-compose nyo yung start up to the last. Okay, so up to the last. Now, on our activity, so please don't forget to type in this one. Type this one. Okay, on our activity, we have here the first step, open the lookup field. Okay, you're going to use the same database, the lookup field. So please, wag nyo pong iwawala. Then create a new table for the database and save it computer teachers. Then now, on the new table, create the following field names which with its data type below. Please do not create a primary key. So please, dapat wala pong primary key. Then, ang field name lang po is computer teacher. Yun lang po ang field name niya, then short text. Then click the datasheet view, then enter the sample record which is Sir Roy up to Sir Alvin. Then close the database table. Then after that, create another lookup field for the classes table. So saan kayo gagawa? Sa classes table. So which means sa classes table magkakaroon kayo ng panibagong, aside from schedule, magkakaroon kayo ng panibagong field name which is the computer teacher. Then the new field name should look at the values from the lookup. Should look up dapat yun. Should look up the values from the field computer teacher of the computer teacher table. Then close and save changes you made for the database. Then reopen the datasheet view. Fill in the new computer teacher field name with data shown below. So ito po yung final or last na output ng inyong classes table. So ganito po dapat ang itsura ng inyong classes table, and yung schedule field name should has a lookup value together with the computer teacher. Pero yung schedule dapat lookup value na hindi manggagaling sa ibang table. Okay, then of course the computer teacher dapat manggagaling siya sa kabilang table. Reminder, itatry ko po yan kung sakasakali. Maglalagay po ako ng another record. Mag-a-add po ako dito ng another record sa ating computer teacher table. Then, dapat ma-detect niya dito. Kung hindi niya man na-detect, ibig sabihin, you use the second option. Okay? Then we have here the rubric for checking if you want to get a perfect score. Please, for your reference, rubric for checking. So, good luck. Good luck on the lookup field. That is week 7, day number 2.